Hello guys, Lichman here, bringing you like a response video or open letter kind of video. Or this is basically me responding to what Matt Pat has said in the beginning of his newest theory video about how he got so much hate on the two videos that he did specifically for Undertale. And I feel like since I love Undertale, and I'm obviously, like, as you can tell by my freaking channel, that I made a whole another channel just for Undertale content, and I just love Undertale. Like, it's freaking one of my favorite games and one of my favorite franchises, and honestly, I'm really happy to be part of this community. I love doing let's plays. I like doing compilations and stuff like that. Like, I love both sides of the thing. But yeah, he basically did like a 5-minute video, or like he did a 5-minute like intro to his video or whatever, like talking about how he was actually scared to do a new Undertale theory video because of all the hate that the other ones got. Which, to be honest, it is really weird how much hate that those videos got, because they're called theories. They're supposed to be like really fun for the community to that were supposed to be really fun for the community, so they can like be like, hey, this is this and whatever, like Sans' nest. Like, I thought it was a pretty good theory. Obviously, you know, I have like different opinions or whatever, but I feel like his theory was really backed up with a lot of facts or whatever, or speculation. And I feel like all of his videos are like that. Like, all his videos are also really well done and really well edited, and his voice is also really awesome. Like, I like freaking Matt Pat's voice. Like, he has a good voice just for what he does, and I feel like he's a really good content creator. And a lot of his theories are really popular theories as well. Like, they go around a little bit, be like, hey, maybe Sans is human before, because he actually, when you cut him, he has like red, he actually bleeds, unlike everyone else, where it just fade away. So I feel like, you know, like, that theory was already out there and whatever, and people just love theorizing on video games, or like stuff that they love, and I feel like he does a really good job at those. I try to do them every now and again, but I'm not too well spoken as him, or I don't have a very good vocabulary, and I don't have the editing skills that his editor has, and I don't have his awesome voice, whatever. But I just wanted to make this video to say that there was obviously haters in this community, but there's also a lot of good people in the Undertale fandom than just in the theorizing fandom for all video games. Like, I feel like there was a lot more really good people of the community, of the Undertale community, that I hope gets to Matt Pat and tells him that his videos are awesome and whatnot. And there was definitely good part of the community, and there's definitely really bad parts of the Undertale community and whatever. Because sometimes, like, I know that loving a game or like liking something so much that you feel like it has to be this way or it's wrong. Because I've seen it on other like freaking fandoms or whatever. Like, I see it in other fandoms and whatnot. But in Undertale, it seems to be really prevalent, since there's no real voice acting in this game or whatever. But I feel like some of the community, a big minor like talkative or vocal minority, is actually really bad. And they're okay. Like, it's okay to love a game, but you shouldn't really ridicule or like hate on someone because they have a different idea of how the game is or whatever, or the personal experience. Like, for example, there would be like, for example, of a bad person in the community is that they say that, oh, you're playing the game wrong, or I hear this one a lot, like, oh, you're not doing the voice correctly. Like, that's not what I think that they sound like. That's not what they sound like. And those are obviously bad people. Like, it's not bad in a way that they love the game, but it's bad as that Undertale is meant to be like into like you're supposed to think about it for like yourself or whatever. Like, you're supposed to come up with these own voices for everyone and whatnot, and you come up with the voices yourself. Like, everyone has a different voice for everyone. Like, Sans might sound like a Western person to you, or he might sound like a redneck or anything like that. Like it's all different, and that's what I love about this game. Honestly, like all the different things, and there's definitely a lot of theories in this game that you can probably do until like probably for like a whole entire year that's just theory videos. Like all of them won't be good, but I mean like all of them won't be equally as good as the other one. But I feel like in this game there's a lot of content to be theorized on, and it's just even doing like this playthrough of this game, you can understand how much freaking Toby Fox loved. Oh, how much love he put into this game, and it's just awesome. But yeah, the hate that he got in the video is a little bit uncalled for, and basically the hate that Undertale gets, or like the fandom gets, because people judge on them on the small minority that they hear, and I feel like that's not right, because the community is really awesome, like I said throughout this video. But yeah, I feel like once you meet like everyone of the community, people who are actual really good fans of this game, are like, huh, you love Undertale? I do too. What do you think about this or whatever? Like in my comments, actually, a lot of you guys are also really awesome, and I really enjoy that. Like my community hasn't. I'm not that big of a YouTuber. I haven't got too much hate on my videos just yet. But you know, like my communities or like the people who comment on my videos are really awesome. I haven't got to the point where I had to block someone or I had to delete a comment because it was too hateful or too bad or whatever. But yeah, honestly, it's really awesome. Like we are part of the good community. I feel like where like the people are like, oh yeah, you can do whatever. I don't know, like how to explain it. It's really hard, but I feel like. Yeah. Hopefully MatPat like does more Undertale stuff. I think this might be like his last Undertale theory video, maybe for a while. Because he said he gets a lot of hate, and I see that a lot of people are supporting him. I hope that he gets more support. Like obviously his video will do well or whatever. But yeah, that's basically my thoughts on everything. Yeah. See ya.